Hi guys, now welcome to yet another crucial lesson. Now, if you haven't already seen, I'm actually trying to get you verified and set up as efficient as possible before we actually get to the trading. So this lesson is going to be about security, and this is a measure which is constantly forgotten and completely gone over by many people. Now this can lead to your account getting hacked or even breached, meaning your funds can be wiped and taken away without you even knowing. So the first thing we're going to do is go straight to the security tab. And we're going to be installing something called two-factor authentication. Now we do have the password option here, which you can do if you're not happy with your original password. Again, I do recommend being as secure as possible even with the password. But we want to be even more secure. So we're going to select this option here called two-factor authentication. Now, as soon as this page opens, you will notice several things. I already have two-factor set up on account login, funding, and a master key as a backup. Now, what this means is this is essentially a secondary password. So whenever I log into my account, there is no username and password to get in. You have to enter the username, password, and the extra two-factor password. This means if someone was to breach my account, they would need to have the Google Authenticator password, and this is only available on my own phone and devices. So unless they had my phone, or unless they had like an extra password or another device of mine, they would not be able to get in. So the crucial ones that you need to set up, in my opinion, is the account login, because this is obviously the first port of call. If they can get into your account login with two-factor, they can get into anything. So you need this to be set up correctly. Now, funding. Funding is deposits and withdrawals. Now, should they get through to your account, which again should be nearly impossible with two-factor, the first thing these people will most likely try and do is withdraw your holdings straight to their own account, or buy something else with their laundered money and again withdraw straight to another account of theirs. So what you want is another password on the funding. So this way, if they try and deposit, they try and withdraw, they are hit with another password. And again, should this fail a few times, they will then need the master key. There's only so many attempts these people can make before Kraken will lock your account. So it is good to have all of these set up. Now, because I have these set up, we will just use the trading one as an example. And if you need the extra security, why not go ahead and do this yourself as well? This means whenever you buy and place a trade, you will have to have another two-factor authentication. So this is complicated, and I'm going to make this extremely easy for you. So first we'll go to method. We have several methods. You could easily enter another password, or you have two Google Authenticator methods. We're going to stick with TOTP mode, which stands for a time-based one-time password, which means roughly every 10 seconds a new password will be generated on the Google app. So we simply select this, and then we see what we need to put it on for. We can do it for creating new orders, closing open positions, and cancelling open orders. For this case, I'm going to select them all. And for every other criteria, I would have everything selected. Now, the algorithm to work with the Google app is SHA-1. Do not attempt anything else, keep it with SHA-1. OTP length, of course you can change this if you'd like to, but ideally 6 characters is more than enough for a password. Now what you do is you press continue. Now this now gives you your manual setup key, all of the functions this will be enabling, and it will give you a QR code. Now you have two options. You can either enter the manual key on the Google app, or you can just scan the QR code. For this example, we will just be scanning the code. It's quick, it's simple, and it's efficient. Now what I'll do, I will open up the screen record feature on the iPhone. I'll go to the Authenticator app. I'll scroll down. All of my options on the phone available right now. But what we'll do is we'll go to plus. We have two options, manual entry and scan barcode. For this example, again, scan barcode. Now what I'll be doing is simply holding this up there, and it's already found it. So if I scroll down to the bottom, we have Kraken trade, Kraken trade, Kraken trade. This gives me 3 different options. Although it's the same, it's just an extra security measure. Now all I will do is type in the password it has given me. I will use the bottom one as this is the latest. So that'll be 9, 10. Once I press confirm, this should enable, and it has now been updated successfully. Now guys, I cannot explain how important this step is, and I would not recommend going forward or holding any kind of fund on an exchange until two-factor is set up. Now this is done, we can start progressing to the trading. So I'll see you in the next lesson.